That's all we had to come into the show today. We gotta stay calm.
Relax. Everyone relax.
Very, very interesting, trying times. Very anxiety-ridden times.
You all right, man? You gonna be all right?
You know, that's why we had to come in with this cool music today. Yeah, I'm relaxing now. I'm calming down now. It's just always
COVID.
I'm immune.
I'm
immune.
You think so?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've already had it.
You were sick.
Yeah. I got it. I think I'm convinced I got it in the beginning.
You were being serious, or you were sick?
In the beginning?
Yeah. Are you being silly?
Oh, at the very beginning, I was very sick. I was very sick.
You were throwing up. You couldn't feel nothing. You couldn't smell.
I was dog sick.
Okay.
I was dog sick in the beginning of March for about a week.
Mm-hmm.
But at the beginning of the shutdown. So I think I got it.
What do you think that you did that made you, that your body was like, I'm done with COVID? What do you think it was? What
do you mean? I had to just wear. I had to.
You just had to wear through it, just to throw up in the sweat and just the body aches and they can't hear and they can't see and can't smell.
I mean, I could still smell and shit.
Yeah, but you couldn't then.
I still could smell. What do you mean? I was just sick. Maybe I had the flu. Who knows? But I think I had it. I'm immune now.
I mean, some of us are immune. Trump.
Me, Trump. Yeah, we both have great immune systems. It's nothing to be scared about, guys. Don't let COVID dominate your lives. Just like we were saying in the last episode, right? I think I just totally flipped. I think.
You get it now.
I've had an epiphany. You said what was the last episode called? Can I take off my mask yet?
Everyone.
You know what? I think people have taken off their masks because
everyone decided to go and lay their mask in the trash can, and now we all feel better about things, and we can move on. Yeah, we can move on with the rest of our year. We can celebrate Christmas and the Halloween and Thanksgiving and do everything that we want to do. We don't have time. We literally, I have to deal with Christmas time and snow. Yeah. How am I going to deal with COVID and deal with Christmas? That doesn't make sense.
I don't know. I want to see what these restaurants are going to do, considering all these people are.
I think the restaurants are doing good. The restaurants, I went to the Wicked Hop, and outside is like a heater. It's warm out there.
All right, let's see what they're going to do that when it's fucking snowing and then it's
White people love being outside.
Yeah?
Yeah, white people love the fucking outdoors. They love it.
Let us know. Do you like being outside when it's -0, winds blowing on your ass? You got the fucking snow coming on your creme brulee.
I was thinking about
your dessert with your beautiful girlfriend.
Yeah. The white people? Anyone.
Yeah, anyone, I guess. I mean, I'd be seeing a lot of different kind of characters moseying on around the Third Ward. Mostly white, but yes. I digress.
I was watching something and this white person was talking to the kid or something, and they were like, Jimmy, you got to be careful because there's an attack on people that look like you and me.
Who said that?
And I got confused like you. I was like, what the fuck is this bitch about to get to? And she said, Jimmy, people are planning a white genocide.
Where's this at?
And wait a second. And I was confused like you are right now. And so I'm like, okay, I was confused. But then anyway, I got past that confusion. And you know what? I was thinking about it. Maybe she has a point.
There's a white
genocide? No, there's not one, but maybe there should be one.
You think there should be one?
Yeah, I think we need an old-fashioned white genocide. A good clean sweeping.
His thoughts are not my thoughts.
I think we need a good clean sweeping. Nothing specific, just like a Wednesday, 2 p.m. Everyone goes
cut down the tall trees like Hotel Rwanda.
Yeah, any white skin you see, you attack it with your weapons, and then around 8 p.m. everyone goes outside and just. I think it will feel good. I think it will smell good outside after that. A good old fashioned white genocide.
FBI. Dude, this guy.
What?
FBI. This is all his thoughts. This is not me.
This just happened to Bill Burr. Okay.
What happened to Bill Burr? Explain this.
Racism can be funny. It's okay. I'm just joking, but I think it would smell good outside.
What happened to Bill Burr?
I don't know. Bill Burr is a comedian. He said something and people got mad about it. I think he said some racist shit. But he's a comedian. He probably said some shit. I didn't look into it.
Honestly, I mean, as a black dude, I think sometimes racist shit's funny within context.
I think racist shit is funny just watching a lot of times.
Yeah, remember that stream I was just showing you earlier? The dude, this guy is honestly, he's really racist. So honestly, he means these things, but honestly,
here's the things with comedians.
From without the context, he was pretty fucking funny.
Comedians have, white comedians have entered this space where they can't be funny like black comedians can, so it's making their jokes corny. You know what I'm saying? Because they can't be racist against nobody. So I feel like a lot of comedy is like racism. You know what I'm saying? Even with black people, it's like racism against black people, whatever you want to call it.
You go back to Raw. You go back to all the old Eddie Murphy shits. Remember Raw and shit?
Yeah.
Like that? And Delirious.
It's fucking up niggas' comedy.
Yeah. He had a whole bunch of gay jokes and shit like that.
Yes, like gay jokes are important. Jokes are important, and
I think
but as long as they're jokes, and as long as just as long as they're funny, it doesn't even matter if the guy's racist. Actually, as long as they're funny, I feel like everyone wins.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, if I'm not gonna get mad at a comedian, especially like Bill Burr. For something.
Bill Burr's funny. Yeah, he's a funny guy.
Yeah, you gotta think. A lot of times nowadays, people are just ultra fucking sensitive. It's like, obviously racism is fucking bad, which is bad or systemic racism and shit like that. But if, someone's joking and, it's a bad joke, what the fuck? I mean, what am I gonna try to shut this guy's career down? I don't know. No, I'm not.
But the career shutting down thing, I can't take it.
Exactly, but they're not gonna fucking cancel Bill Burr. They try to cancel Joey Diaz. Might try to cancel Joey Diaz. People are like, dude, this is not how this dude is. He's just fucking telling a story, and it is what it is.
I think, everybody's worried about that. I mean, George Washington was a tranny. No one ever wants to talk about that.
George Washington was a tranny.
I think so.
Explain that.
They used to wear wigs and high heels.
That was the style back in the day. They all wear wigs and shit like that. That dates back. Oh man, this is another history lesson with X. Powder wigs. Yeah. So that starts back, back in the, I don't know, let's say 1700s, 1600s type shit, right?
Why were they doing that?
So these motherfuckers were getting syphilis. And shit like that.
No, we gotta stop with fake history lessons.
That's real shit.
These men wanted to be women.
They were getting syphilis.
No.
And then and their hair was falling out, and they had like little holes in their hair from the disease and shit like
that. Why the makeup? Why the heels? Why the fucking little boys?
What do you mean? The little boys? You talking about the Romans? You confusing them with the Romans?
No, I'm not confusing them with anyone. I guess I'm moving forward
because the powder wigs, and then they put the powder on it to cover up the smell from the top of their fucking head, and to fight. And the powder was to fight off lice.
Just like last week with that Tea Party story, it's a lot of those stories in that book and those history books where they got a fast one over on us. They did. They got a lot of fast ones.
That's just the real history, and then it became a fashion thing because then the peasants started copying what the noble people were doing. This is like rap videos, the people see, little something's wearing this kind of clothes, and everyone starts wearing that clothes.
It became trendy?
Yeah, it became trendy. And then motherfuckers that didn't have syphilis were wearing it because they thought, these motherfuckers are wearing it.
To be a cross-dresser?
That's in the contextually in that time they didn't feel like they were cross-dressers. They just had a little heel on their boot. If anything, then Prince was a cross-dresser.
Prince was a genius, and we're not gonna go there.
Hey, I'm sorry.
We already threw Michael Jackson under the bus.
We throw Michael Jackson.
Now we're not gonna throw Prince under the bus too. That's taking it too far.
Prince was a legend. Michael Jackson was a legend. I'm just.
We only have so many black heroes.
Just because Michael Jackson was a castrado does not Cause I mean, I'm slighting him. I love his music. I was listening to some music of his a couple weeks ago. I don't know. I don't want to get this episode taken down. They might say we're copyrighting him.
Yeah, be careful.
Be careful. Yeah.
You know, niggas been going through copyright wars on IG lately. You know, I don't know what you think about it, but
it's disgusting.
Some people think that you should be able to use anyone's art, for free as long as you're not monetizing on it. That's how you feel. You should be able to post if someone else's music on your IG.
Yeah, if you're using it for a video, yeah, why not? I mean, if you're not monetizing that video, you're not making any money off the video, why not? I don't see why. If anything, it's promoting their music. If anything, people are like, oh, what's that song? Let me go look that song up. Let me listen to that. That song was fire.
In some kind of way, they might feel like they're missing out on some kind of sales, maybe.
Yeah,
especially in this digital space, maybe some kind of streams. I don't know, and I don't know. How would you feel if you like if an artist? Okay, how would you feel if an artist was like, I'm looking for a cool video to put my music behind, and they took your video and took it off IG and put their music on it, and then you started promoting it. They're not selling it really. They're just trying to get a little clout off of it. What you think about that? Yeah, you don't like that.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't think I would mind it depending what music it is.
Depending on what music it is. Okay.
But then again, I don't know. At the end of the day, I don't know. At the end of the day, maybe I don't give a shit because it's like, oh, who shot that? I mean, you know what I mean? It all really depends. As long as they're not putting no bullshit behind it, like some fucking crazy shit. I mean, I guess I don't really care.
I guess not.
Yeah, as long as they give me credit for it. How about that? You give the person credit.
That's it.
Yeah.
Okay. What if this kid is a new artist and this is his first video, and he uses your video with his music and he blows up just off that one video. I mean, I'm talking about TikTok.
I would see some shit off that because people be like, oh, who shot the video? Oh, boom. It'd be win-win situation for both of us.
That would be enough for you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, that's pretty simple.
All right. That's fair.
Yeah. I'm a simple man. I got it.
Your boy Trump is immune and the debate is canceled, so all my fun for the rest of the Halloween is over.
Yeah, what's up with that, man? I'm really disappointed with that. I did really want to see them go at it again. Not just for the shit show, just to see where the candidates' heads are at. I mean, Trump is all for it. Joe Biden's just being a pussy. The Democrats are being pussies.
You think it's Democrats?
Shit. Yes. Yes.
Well, obviously it's the Democrats. Yeah. I think it's in their favor to try to.
I mean, they have a
finesse this debate anyway. Yeah, I don't think they wanted to enter this debate in the first place.
Well, they said they want to do a virtual one, but that's just like, come on, what is this? Just have him fucking. You afraid that he still has COVID? He's on one end of the stage. Block it. The mic. Boom, boom. Easy.
I don't get why they can't just test him, and if he has COVID, everybody go home.
Or just fucking no contact. He comes in, they usher him to his part of the stage, and what's his face goes to his part of the stage. You're far as fuck, no chance of contracting or delivering the coronavirus to anyone, or Joe Biden and shit like that, and boom. Some people, I've heard an interesting conspiracy theory that Trump knew that he was COVID positive before the last debate, right? That's why he showed up so late. And he was inadvertently trying to infect Joe Biden, so his ass could die.
I don't know about that.
What do you think about that? I think that is a huge possibility. That would be, if anything, that would be an ingenious idea of Trump. I feel like just chemical warfare. What the Europeans did to the Indians.
Yeah, Trump.
Just taking a page out of history. I mean, Christopher Columbus Day was just a holiday.
Shout out to Christopher Columbus. We appreciate you for finding this fine country. We really appreciate this land and everything it's offered us, and we're grateful for it.
Oh my God. Okay, my friend. Yeah, that is crazy though. That shit that these motherfuckers came over. I mean, they just have you ever heard of that fucking island out in off the coast of India?
No, what's up with it?
Well, it's basically like one of the I forgot what the fucking thing it's called. You can look it up. I don't know. It's in the fucking Tiger Sea. It's some fucking island, but it's like one of the last population of people that have been like not contacted like by like the outside world and shit like that.
Yeah, I wish we could think of the name of them or something.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck their name is, but that shit's crazy. Like those motherfuckers be like they've killed a couple motherfuckers. They killed somebody recently, like I think twice. No, the one dude they recently killed was like some Christian dude that's trying to go over there and convert their asses. They just fucking speared his ass when he's coming down on the boat, and then the other motherfucker, their boat crashed, and then like his float thing reached up on shore, and they fucking just killed his ass when he was on shore.
I mean, that's what the Indians should have did to Christopher. I mean, obviously he didn't find this place. That's just a silly story and that silly book and that silly class they teach. I mean, I wouldn't, be shocked if he was even a real person.
I mean, you gotta think the victors write history.
Yeah, it's nice.
There's a ton of history that's been erased by Genghis Khan. Yeah. Imagine all the civilization. Like normally when he would like conquer a fucking city, you would you'd be having like cities weren't as big as they are now type shit. It's like a city of 40,000 was fucking huge then, but he would kill like 40,000 of them. Maybe kill like 99% of them, and then keep the women that he liked, and then he would take them with him and shit like that.
He was a naughty
guy. Burn all their shit. I wonder how much lost history we really truly have had over time.
Well, there's obviously people here before the Indians, clearly.
Oh yeah.
And oops. Yeah, those ones. Yeah. But who knows how far it goes back? The Americans, the Native Americans, the Africans, and all the cans.
I mean, you gotta think about it. Allegedly, according to some Native American stories, we're like in the third or fourth age of man.
Here's what I think happened.
I believe that's true.
The aliens came down and made dinosaurs, and they didn't like it. It wasn't fun enough. Dinosaurs, that's boring. They just destroyed things. They got rid of the dinosaurs, and then they started the human beings.
Is that what you think?
Yeah, then they started the blacks. Then they liked the blacks, but they wanted to diversify with the blacks, so they wanted to do like blue eyes and like different things, maybe like a smaller person or whatever the case may be. I don't know.
That's an interesting hypothesis. I mean, I don't really believe in that, truly. I mean, maybe aliens came down in the past. Potentially, but I don't really believe that bit. I believe that, like, the last great civilizations were knocked out, like, 11 to 12,000 years ago at the end of the last ice age.
Everyone froze.
No, everyone... A lot of the coastal cities went underwater and shit like that. That's why we have stories of great floods in all the major religions and folk tales that have been passed down through generation to generation and shit like that over in the early times. You know what I'm saying? Like the Great Flood. So this is like the Younger Dryas theory, and basically a meteor came down, smashed fucking Greenland.
Why not aliens? That's way more fun.
Well, because there's actual proof of this that actually happened. I mean, aliens are fun. I believe aliens have visited and shit like that. It may have had influence in earlier civilizations and shit like that. But, I mean, who am I to say? I mean, that's just all speculation. I feel like there's been a whole bunch of ingenuity of humans that have been erased over time. But you gotta think, if major cataclysms happen like that, if a fucking meteor comes down, ends the ice age, shit like that, so basically melts all the ice in Wisconsin, shit like that, causes massive floods, wiping out fucking, because, the United States used to have fucking woolly mammoths, fucking lions, like big ass lions, like bigger than like the fucking ones in Africa and shit like that. We used to have fucking horses and shit like that. and there's a whole bunch of other crazy ass animals that were wiped out about 11 to 10,000 years ago that kind of correlate with the comet that came down and smashed the planet and ended the ice age and caused massive seawater rise, like the seawater, like the water, you know what I mean? Just like I don't know, just caused a fucking whole bunch of havoc and shit like that. Just look at Graham Hancock. He can explain a lot of that shit. That's where I've learned a lot of this information. So I mean, I feel like if something like that happened, 10 to 12,000 years ago, and there was major, technological civilizations that were up and shit like that. I mean, over then to now, there would probably be very little evidence of those things ever existing. I mean, if you think about it, if you fucking take one of our cars, right? Say if I left my car outside, right? We didn't touch it at all. Major cataclysm happens, right? No one can fucking drive a car, whatever. The car's just left sitting there. After 50 years and shit like that shit will be halfway rotted. 100 years later, the only thing that will be left of that is like the plastic. Yeah, I think then people will probably pick over that and shit like that. You know what I mean? Over that time. And then you gotta think, probably motherfuckers discovered like these ancient like technologies, either thought it was evil or some shit like that, threw it to the bottom of the ocean and shit like that. There's so much shit that could happen within those 10,000 years. And then you gotta think, a lot of major coastal cities, even now, are on the coast, right? And I feel like, massive sea level rise and shit like that, if that were to happen again, a lot of our coastal cities would get wiped out, like New York, LA. If you look at any major fucking city, it's on a major water source.
It could happen.
Yeah, it could happen. So basically, my theory is that we're a fucking race that has amnesia. And we can't really remember our past. Because it comes down, like I said, the victors always write history. So, something could have been some shit could have been common knowledge, but those people get killed and they destroy that history and people don't pass that on. That's just lost in time.
The church and the white folks.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, if you look at like the Catholic Church, right? Under the Vatican, they have miles and miles and miles of documents and like relics stored in their basement that they've like pillaged from since forever. And like if you're looking for something, like it's really hard to get access to the library, their libraries and like that shit like that. But if you do, you have to know exactly the exact thing that you can't like go and browse around. You have to know exactly what document you're looking for, whatever you're looking for, and they walk you to that thing, and you only get to see that thing. So there's like so much history that has, been lost. You can think about that. You can think about this again, like fucking major like rich people and shit like that. The black market, they find shit like that and they steal it, and then some fucking rich person has it in their house and it's some family heirloom that that never gets written down in history or just lost to time and shit like that.
It's sick.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. So, like I said,
learn your history, but not the ones where they tell you about how the men were dressing up as women, but they made excuses about it, or there were silly stories about tea parties and all this kind of silly stuff. Learn real history. I don't know where you can find it, but it probably doesn't exist.
It does exist. You just gotta know the resources to look. And then the internet is a vast, crazy place where there's a lot of bullshit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
If they're teaching it in the school, you probably should not believe it.
Or the fucking History Channel. I remember I used to watch the History Channel a lot. Now that I've like learned a lot of shit, and then they're trying to talk about like certain things like the pyramids and shit like that, and I know it's bullshit. Like they're talking about like the pyramids, like they did like on all these demonstrations when they try to show this is how they cut the rock. They never actually truly demonstrate how they cut the rock. They just say they would have done this, and like when the method that they're doing would have took it would have took them like 100 years, 200 years to cut a single block. They have tens of thousands of blocks that are like crazily cut. You know what I mean? Precisely to where when they lay them on top of each other, you can't It couldn't even fit a piece of paper through the cracks.
What if there was just giants back then?
I mean, maybe. There's conspiracies about giants. I mean, there's been hella like discoveries of like ancient like even in Wisconsin and all over the Midwest and shit like that. There's been like discoveries of like giant bones and shit like that. I mean, it's it's really.
Why would they hide giants from us? I mean, that seems harmless. I guess I don't know.
I don't know. Why do they hide a lot of shit from us? I mean, I feel like that would indicate a lot of different history that we haven't been taught. You know what I'm saying?
That would make sense.
That would indicate a lot of things that wouldn't go along with the curriculums and shit like that we've been taught. You know what I'm saying? So if people are making a certain amount of money, just like people, you gotta think those people with those ancient Egyptian people that like teach all this shit and they're making hella money off of teaching like, oh yeah, the Great Pyramid was built 3,000 years ago along with the Great Sphinx and shit like that. That's wrong. Those structures are way older. Like the Great Sphinx could be at least 30. It could be at least 10 to 36,000 years old.
The dinosaurs made the pyramids.
No, I mean, modern humans been around for 200,000 years. People like that are similar to me and you have been around for 200,000 years. So you can't tell me 5,000 years after 195,000 years we just suddenly start building civilizations. That's just not true. It's been major cataclysms that have knocked us back to the Stone Age, and then we've rebuilt and repopulated our
some people. How can you say dinosaurs? No, some people say dinosaurs like telepathic, or something. Don't they say that?
What the hell are you talking about?
I'm not sure.
Some people with dinosaurs telepathic. What is that?
I'm not sure what I'm talking about.
Yeah. But I mean, dinosaurs are definitely real, but this existed. Before, I mean, a lot of them died out before, humans.
I don't know about dinosaurs. There's something tricky about dinosaurs, 9/11, and COVID-19. They all go in the same box.
So now you don't believe in dinosaurs?
I believe in them. I'm not sure what was going on with them or what else was around them.
I mean, there's, now there's been modern interpretations of what they actually look like. Like they actually had like feathers and different colorations.
Yeah. I've seen that kind of shit.
Because birds are dinosaurs.
So what the fuck do we know?
They're what dinosaurs devolved into.
Yeah, I don't know.
So when you see that big ass crane flying around in a pond and shit like that, used to be.
So you believe there was a time where there was only animals?
Yeah. What's so hard to believe about that?
I think it's impossible.
Why you say that? Other shit dies out and other life forms evolve.
Do you think there was something before the dinosaurs? Or they started it?
No, there was definitely shit before the dinosaurs.
Humans?
No, there's other life forms.
I'm not sure about that one.
I don't know what they're called, but yeah, there's you learn that in school.
Oh, see that I can't. I just can't. Anyway, Tory Lanez is busted, and he probably will be going to jail.
What do you mean? I don't come in on this. The cops arrested him?
I think he's out on like some kind of crazy bail bond thing, but the verdict is he's guilty.
Hold on. So she reported the cops on him, or what's up with that? I don't understand.
They went to court
with him and the girl.
Yeah, and the trial.
So Megan Thee Stallion was in the court with them.
I'm assuming so. I don't know the particulars. If I'm lying, then just everyone just go with it.
I wouldn't fucking know.
Yeah, but
I just thought he shot her ass, and since they didn't press charges.
I think it's not that she's pressing charges. I think just the LAPD was involved and it was a crime reported, so they got to get to the bottom of it. Because that's what cops do. They solve crimes and they get to the bottom of things because they're heroes. Everyone knows that.
Oh, yeah?
And LeBron James won a championship.
That was great.
4 in a row. What do you think about that?
He won 4 in a row, but he won his 4th.
Yeah, 4 in a row.
He won his 4th, yeah.
You like LeBron?
Yeah, I like LeBron. I'm a big LeBron fan.
I think he's a great character.
I used to grow up watching his videos, and then I used to go practice basketball.
I agree. I have nothing bad to say about LeBron James.
He's never done anything bad.
Nothing ever. He's He's amazing.
He's squeaky clean. I've never seen someone come into the NBA with so much hype and then actually be better than his hype. No one's ever come into the league with as much hype as LeBron. LeBron had a fucking shoe contract before the NBA draft. He fucking had Sports Illustrated covers, like most hype player of all time.
LeBron is greater than Muhammad Ali.
Yeah.
He's the greatest thing since.
I mean, this dude's building schools. He's fucking doing a whole bunch of shit. He's doing a lot of shit for the black community. He's more than just a basketball player. It's actually really impressive. I mean, and then the greatest thing is he took his friends that he went to high school with, and I mean, obviously through their work and his work, they've all become successful millionaires.
There's no human greater than LeBron James.
He's up there. And it's so crazy how he gets so much hate.
It's weird.
It's weird, right? It's weird. I mean, I thought people I thought people love greatness. It's weird. But a lot of people always judge.
It's weird.
People always point to like, oh, he did the decision, and it's like
it was a bad show. That was a bad show.
The dude did.
I don't know why people bring that up, but it was a bad show.
How was it a bad show? The dude made a decision on TV and raised $1 million for the Boys and Girls Club by doing it. Over $1 million for the Boys and Girls Club by doing that.
LeBron James.
Imagine that. A dude raises millions of dollars just to for fucking.
Have you ever been to a Boys and Girls Club?
No.
Yeah. Anyway.
Maybe that's why you need to raise it.
Oh, okay. Anyway, exactly. But I have nothing to say about LeBron James besides that he's a scholar and a champion.
What's wrong with Boys and Girls Club? I've always saw when I was growing up, Boys and Girls Club. I used to have the Denzel Washington commercial and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, what is this shit?
Can he win another one?
Huh?
Can he win another one?
Yeah, he can win at least 2 more.
Damn, 2 more?
Yeah.
Ooh, is Anthony Davis staying with him?
I mean, he'd be an idiot if he didn't.
I think Anthony Davis would be a huge idiot if he decided to leave LeBron James, the hero of the world. That would just show that you just have ego issues.
I mean,
so don't do that. Anthony.
If he did that, he'd be pulling out like Kyrie.
Yeah, don't do that.
That dude's fucking crazy. I mean, he's a great basketball player when he's not hurt. But I feel like every team he goes to, he's just like a parasite. Like he went to fucking the Celtics. They started sucking, and then when he wasn't playing, they were winning. Like now they went pretty far in the playoffs again.
You think Bronny's gonna get a whooping? Or LeBron is too much of a hero?
I think he's won a championship.
You know what, LeBron is such a good guy. He'll probably be like, Bronny, sit down, man. You know, I know what you did. You fucked up, but you know, players fuck up too.
Yeah. No,
LeBron's probably that good of a guy. He probably would do that. He wouldn't even be mad.
I think he already gave him a scolding over the phone. I mean, he won the NBA championship. He's done with it. I feel like he's had his piece with them, said his piece, and then he's done with it. He's won the championship. He's off it now. Now he's ready to relax, enjoy his fourth, relax a little bit, and then get his body ready for year 18 and number 5.
What if LeBron was one of those characters like Ellen?
Ellen?
Like just behind the scenes, he's just like a tyrant, just like he
No, you look at Ellen, you could tell that shit's fake. She's like, oh girl, imagine doing that every day. Yeah, it's your birthday. Oh, I'm white. Ooh, I'm lesbian. Go. I mean, nothing wrong with her being a lesbian, but I don't know. It's just like, I feel like.
Oh shit.
I just feel like I don't know. I just feel like if you're something. Why? I don't know. I don't go around saying I'm black, I'm straight. I guess Ellen doesn't go around saying she's white and gay, but I don't know. It just seems like it's a major part of her personality.
That was not nice to say about Ellen.
I mean, she's been a very mean person to people.
Yeah.
She's about to lose her show. I think. Is her show still on? I don't know.
If Ellen doesn't lose her show, that's a different level of white supremacy. That's an impressive level that we haven't seen yet. Dude, we need to see a white person do something nasty in front of our face and not lose their job over it. Dude, we need to see that level of white supremacy. I mean, that would be good for us.
Once I saw that she was good friends with George what the fuck, George Bush.
Yeah,
Bush. The mass murderer.
Bushy.
killed probably almost damn near as many people as Hitler did in Iraq. All the civilian casualties, dude, he killed hundreds of thousands of motherfuckers and was pretty much destabilized the Middle East and shit like that, and pretty much brought us into never-ending wars over a fake war that we're still fucking in, two places that we don't belong, and she tried to justify it. I mean, I think the shield was off that something was wrong with her. Like, oh, people deserve to be friends with people that have different decisions, that have different opinions. I'm like, well, at least, I mean, I agree with that, but I mean, you know, that guy is responsible.
George Bush could be a good guy. What do we know? He could like ESPN. And he might like Sonic's cheeseburgers.
Yeah, I'm sure.
He probably could tell a good joke every now and then.
Yeah,
he probably knows good movies.
Jeffrey Dahmer was pretty funny sometimes. I'm sure he told the guys funny jokes.
Everyone knows Jeffrey Dahmer was a great guy. All the ladies said it. They said
all the guys said it.
I got him mixed up with somebody else. He was the guy.
You mixing up with Ted Bundy.
Teddy Bundy.
Yeah,
Teddy Bundy.
I mean, I guess it's our Halloween edition.
Ooh.
Jeepers Creepers. You ever seen Jeepers Creepers?
Nah, maybe, I don't know.
You know what's crazy? Like, I remember, I don't know, it was crazy. Maybe that's why I'm so crazy now. But I remember my parents I used to see like crazy shit when I was a little kid. Like, they used to let me see rated R movies. Like, sometimes they would take me to movies. Have your parent ever took you to a scary ass movie when you were a kid? I remember seeing Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and I was just like hiding under the jacket. Pretty much the whole movie. That's how scared I was.
The scariest movie I got to go see when I was a kid was Cruel Intentions.
That's not even that scary.
And it scared the shit out of me.
That's scary.
Because when I seen it, and when I seen those girls doing in Cruel Intentions, it kind of scared me and turned me out. Yeah, it scared me.
That's crazy.
That was, yeah.
I can't believe that scared you, jeez.
It scared the shit out of me.
Yeah.
And I didn't know women acted like that, and it scared me. And now I look for that.
You're scarred now?
Yeah.
What did they do? What was some of the shit that I can't remember?
I can't remember exactly, so I hope it wasn't nothing like too wild or freaky.
Did they cut motherfuckers' heads off and shit or what?
No, it was a movie about these girls like wanted to have sex with dudes, if I can remember. It was like
and they're just doing scandalous shit the whole time?
I think. And maybe they did kill somebody at the end. Do you remember that movie? Name of it?
I faintly remember seeing it.
I remember I saw it when I shouldn't be. I shouldn't have watched that movie.
Yeah,
that shouldn't have been there.
I think I've seen it, but I just can't. I can't remember.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't know. It's just crazy out here, man. Like, I don't know, Halloween. What do you think? You think people are going to be having Halloween bashes and shit like that?
Halloween bashes, yeah. Trick-or-treating, no. I think trick-or-treating is canceled, and it should be canceled because no one should be able to have fun, according to the government. So that should be canceled if that's the case.
Do you feel like people should be able to just say, fuck it, and just take a chance for their lives?
I think people should be allowed to do trick-or-treating. I think so. If we can go to the grocery store and, use handles and touch things and go to the bars. I don't get why kids can't grab the candy, wipe it off if they need to. If not, just put it in your mouth. I don't get it. I don't try it out. Who cares? We're done with COVID. We have to move on.
Yeah, like you said.
When are we going to move on from this thing?
I don't know.
I'm done with it.
Until motherfuckers stop getting sick. We're currently in a hot zone, so.
We're not in a hot zone.
No, the hot zone's up north. That's where it is.
It's not true. That's not true.
No?
It's not.
No, it's true, man.
There's no hot zones.
Appleton,
there's no uptick.
Sheboygan, yeah, it's all hot up there.
Here's the thing: what people in other parts of the U.S. don't realize, there's nothing in these places. Anyone that are in these places should be dead anyway. Sheboygan, Appleton, what are we talking about?
You said those people should be dead?
There's no one there but like hunky farms.
Maybe that's where you can start your genocide. Start the bubonic plague back up. You know that hasn't left, right?
The what plague?
The bubonic plague, the Black Death.
What was that one again exactly?
That was the one that killed like a third of the world population back in like the fucking mid to early thousands. I don't know. like 1400s. I'm not fucking sure when exactly happened, but
I'm not saying
died. Another Chinese virus, another virus that started in China. I shouldn't say Chinese virus. It's not a real thing. It's actually called COVID, guys.
China and America worked on they were playing a game. And they worked on a science experiment, and
you think?
Yeah, what's the big deal? America does that. 9/11, invading Iraq. I mean, COVID. I mean, it's anthrax. Who gives a fuck? We do what? What's the big deal?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, we are agents of death.
Come on, guys. It's just a little COVID. It's just a little COVID. Just shake it off.
Yeah, it's like Trump said, don't let it.
Trump's immune to it.
Yeah, now he is.
Come on, man. He's the coolest guy I know.
Yeah, it's interesting. Ever since ever since that COVID shit started happening, there's been a lot of there's been mass sightings of UFOs.
Where?
Just all over the country, all over the world. Really, there's been like an uptick.
Aliens, relax. We're just.
They're looking at us.
We're just playing a little game, a little science experiment. Don't be alarmed by us.
Yeah, exactly. I wonder.
Don't be alarmed by us. We're just trying out a little COVID. We try out things. We're trying out Trump. Next, we're gonna put in Biden in the cop. We try out things.
It's interesting because during like crazy times in history, they always say there's an uptick of alien sightings.
I mean,
UFO sightings.
I would imagine.
They're probably watching this like we're probably a really good TV show. We have everything you can look up here. You're trying to see a good action movie. You probably turn into like some war zone.
Yeah, you turn into the war zone, and it's some action going on.
Yeah, you drive out to the
I mean, you can even like tap into other kind of action, like in like hoods of America, and like see some like gangster shit going on or whatever, or like some cartel shit.
That'd be crazy. Imagine that shit. Like cool. You can see like a fucking, you can flip to the channel. Oh yeah, Colombian cartel does a fucking huge $1 trillion deal with the U.S. government.
They're running a sex trafficking ring in like Atlanta. Nice.
Yeah, those people probably. I guess the aliens will be detached because
So what do the aliens care about then? Like mass destruction? They don't care about like a couple humans doing sex trafficking or slavery or anything like that.
Allegedly, during like the Cold War, a couple times aliens came down and like disarmed nuclear like plants.
So aliens only care if we'll blow everyone up?
Yeah. They want to keep the show going.
Oh, that makes sense.
They want to keep the show going. So once we're like, holy shit, they're about to kill themselves.
Yeah,
like,
that's taking
let's
it too
stop.
far.
Let's stop.
That makes sense.
Like, let's stop. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So they come in, they intervene, keep the show going. Season 100 still going, the greatest show in the universe. Planet Earth. United States is selected the biggest clown ever. Imagine watching that from the outside looking in. That's probably pretty fucking funny.
No, it's a great show. They watched us go through, the different bullshits in America, slavery. That was a great season. That season 6 when it was slavery.
There was a couple seasons. That was like,
That was a couple seasons. That was a good season. That had to be a good season.
That was a couple seasons.
This season's a little light right now. It's picking up towards the end, but
Nah, this is going on to the next chapter. It's not done yet.
Season's not over. It's going to the next season.
Yeah, it's going into the next season.
We hired some new actors, Kamala. Breaking some new artists.
Yeah, the season's just wrapping up. Trump just got COVID. That was like a cliffhanger. That was like towards like the middle of the end.
We need something bigger.
It was like towards the middle of the end. So this is like episode like 8. Like, holy shit! Yeah. Oh, is he gonna die? Oh no, he's not gonna die. He's gonna make it to election. And like the season finale is like
because we are like on a tippy toe. Like, is there gonna be a debate? Like, what's going?
Yeah. The other shit's going on.
This season of
and
America.
Then the season's about to end. It's gonna be like that won't even be the season finale. Won't even be until like after the election.
Yeah, the season finale will probably be like next summer. Of what's going on, I don't know. Whenever COVID,
I would say whenever this president decided, that's when the season will end. Then they'll go into remission for a little bit.
Do you think Joe will, if he's a president, will he say you could take off the mask? When will they say you could take them off?
Joe will go more hard. What do you mean?
We'll be wearing masks next year. I'm gonna have my mask on next year.
I'm saying we're not gonna be done with masks until 2022.
Oh, that's taking it too far.
2022.
You guys took it too far. If that's the case,
that's my prediction. That's my hypothesis for today.
That's just.
Imagine, dude. The shit's still going on. I mean, we're not gonna get herd immunity for a long ass time, and there's no vaccine. At least a reliable vaccine is coming. I don't know if you heard about the Johnson
disease.
Yeah, I don't know if you heard about the Johnson & Johnson vaccine. They said they had some bad side effects for people getting sick.
Yeah, stick to the lotion. You guys make baby oil and shit like that, not vaccines. Don't take things too far, guys.
Yeah, they're trying to get that money. They're trying to get that.
People take things too far.
Yeah, I think they get that. They get that vaccine. That's billions, maybe even trillions for that patent distribution. Keep fucking pumping it out. And then that's an every year thing. They got that patent, they're pumping it out, boom, boom, give me that money. That's billions, billions, and billions every year. So everyone's out trying to get that shit. If I was a pharmaceutical company, I'd be trying to make that fucking vaccine too.
People like when I do this too. Below there'll be a link to the latest episode. You should click on it. But actually, there won't be a link because
I don't know what the hell you're talking about. A link?
Yeah, a link to click for the last episode we did.
For the castrato?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I could put something.
No, but we're not gonna really do that.
Yeah, there'll be a link in the description, so you click it, you watch the castrato, you can learn about my hypothesis.
And you know what? Congratulations to you if you make it this far into the episodes. You should DM us or something because you deserve an award or some kind of prize because that's very impressive.
Yeah, if you made it this far, please leave a comment.
I can't believe it.
If you made it this far, leave a question mark in the comment thing because I'm truly fucking impressed.
Can't believe
it. I mean, listen to me babble. I mean, I'm surprised people haven't come out and ridiculed me for the first couple.
Or reported the videos or something.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of worse shit. I mean, that one dude they were watching, I think he has a YouTube channel as well.
Yeah.
We're watching some really racist dude with, I don't know, it was...
And honestly, it's okay to leave negative comments because that helps us with algorithm too, so I'm not against that.
Yeah, you can say shit.
And dislikes too. I think dislikes are good too.
Yeah. Yeah. That's cool too. So yeah, if you like
and if you want to unsubscribe, just first subscribe, then unsubscribe.
Yeah. That'd be nice if you did subscribe. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
It just help us get our shit more to the top. So some people I mean, if you're looking for it, I mean, if you're looking for it and you made it this far, you already know what the fucking look for. So I don't even know what the fuck.
Yeah.
What is fucking going on? I don't even know what time we're at. Let's see what time we're at. This is crazy.
Yep. I think we're done here, friends.
Yeah, it's a little short and sweet episode. Got 48 minutes down. I'm surprised we made it this long because honestly at the beginning we had nothing to talk about. But that's how the shit goes. It's another episode, another week down. Thank you for fucking with us, man. We're gonna keep this shit going. If no one watches this shit, I guess we're just talking to the camera, and you know what? That's fine because this is like a little therapy for me. This is very therapeutic. Honestly, after this, I feel like cleansed.
So click here for the latest video. Click here for merch. Click here for videos and click here for alien conspiracy videos. We'll have all that available for you.
Pretty much. Thank you guys. Another episode of Basement Showdown. See you next week. Stay black.
Goodbye.